Okay, this is problem 10 from section 2.1. We're also going to do 14 from the same section. Problem 10 asks you to find the coordinate of point P and then asks you to find the area of the rectangle. Well, first things first, the coordinate of point P. Well, point P right here is even horizontally with point Q. So its x value is going to be -3, just like point Q. And if you think about that, it kind of makes sense. Also, it's even vertically with point S. So its y value is going to be 2, just like point S is. So you get its x value from point Q and the y value from point S. The point P is at -3, 2. The area of the rectangle, on the other hand, is, along the same lines, but a little bit more difficult. The height or the width or whatever you want to call it, but the rectangle is just length times width. But the width of this thing vertically changes from -7 to 2. That's a vertical change of 9 units. And if you didn't see that, 2 minus a -7 gives you 9. Horizontally, I can look at P and S. You go from -3 to 10, which is a vertical or horizontal change of 13. And again, if you didn't see that, I could do 10 minus -3 and get 13 that way. So you have a rectangle that's 9 by 13. 9 times 13 will give you its area. So 9 times 13 in your calculator should give you 117 square units, because you're talking about area. Okay, so that was number 10. Number 14 is probably one of the more challenging problems on your assignment. And this one uses the concept of perpendicular to set up a system. Again, anytime you see x's and y's in the same problem, you should be setting off flags in your head saying that's got to be a system. So the question is, what is ABO, given that ABO is 2x plus y, OBC? So let's label this stuff in the picture. So none of it's in the picture, let me just draw it. So 2x plus y, OBC, right here is 6x plus 8. AOB right here is 23y plus 90. And BOC right here is 4x plus 4. So I can think of two equations I can set up. Because AB is perpendicular to BC, I know that's a right angle. So one of my equations is going to be the fact that 2x plus y plus 6x plus 8 equals 90 equals a right angle. The other equation is the fact that 23y plus 90 and 4x plus 4 make a straight angle. So that's another equation I can set up. And with all systems, you need two equations. So this is good. So this is going to equal 180. So now I combine my like terms, I get everything on the same side. So my top equation now becomes 2x and 6x is 8x, y is all by itself, and then I'm going to pull the 8 to the right side and get 82. So if you want to slow this down, pause it and see what I did. All I did was just combine like terms and get my x and y on the left and my constant term on the right. I'm going to do the same thing for the other equation. I'm going to get x's on top of x's, so 4x plus 23y. And then I subtract 94 over to the other side because I got a 90 and a 4. So 180 minus 94 is 86. All right, so at this point, you do a couple things. I'm going to use elimination. I'm going to multiply this bottom equation by a -2. That's going to allow me to cancel out these two x's. So my new equation, when I do that, becomes, well, the top equation didn't change. It's still 8x plus y. But the bottom equation is now going to be -8x, which is good because it's going to let me cancel out the x's, minus 46y equal to negative 172, it looks like. So 86 times 2, yeah, so negative 172. Now you could add these straight down. Y minus 46 is negative 45y. 82 minus 172 is negative 90. So really easy, y is going to be 2. So let's see if that helps you. So ABO is 2x plus y. So I still need to find x. So let me just circle that for y. So then, like every system, if you want to find the other variable, you just go ahead and you take what you found for the one and plug it into the other. So I'm going to use this equation here. And I'm going to say, well, if 8x plus y equals 82, and I just found out y was 2, 8x plus 2 equals 82, or 8x equals 80, which means x is going to be 10. So now my answer to this system is the point 10, 2, which means that ABO, which is 2x plus y, is going to equal 2 times x, which is 10, plus y, which is 2. So that gives me 2 times 10 is 20 plus 2. So this gives me a total answer. ABO is going to be 22 degrees. So hopefully that helped you with problem 14. Again, that's a tricky question, but you will be expected to know how to solve systems in this class. So again, that was problems 10 and 14 from section 2.1.